Alfonso Cano spent his entire adult life fighting to install a Marxist government in Colombia. Cano, whose real name was Guillermo Sáenz Vargas, entered Colombia's National University as an anthropology student in 1968. He became a leader in the youth branch of Colombia's Communist Party. In the 1970s, he served jail time for so-called revolutionary activities. And by the early 1980s, he had officially joined the FARC.
Alfonso Cano.
He rose quickly in the ranks and served as a negotiator in talks with the government. Cano became FARC's leader in 2008 after the group's founder, Manuel Marulanda, or Sure Shot, died of a heart attack. Marulanda had led the rebels since they took up arms in 1964. In July 2010, Cano recorded a message in which he said the FARC wanted to find a political way out of the conflict, saying it was willing to negotiate with then-President-elect Juan Manuel Santos. But Cano also criticized Santos.
La tarea de blindar.
He has shielded the former government of being taken to national or international justice. It also imposes the task of rearranging a political regime. It is filled with illegitimacy because it has been overtaken by drug trafficking, by corruption, by impunity.
Santos oversaw the government's crackdown against the FARC as defense minister. He has said he is willing to negotiate with the rebels, but they must first lay down their arms and release all hostages, which are suspected to number in the hundreds. In recent years, the FARC has suffered major setbacks, among them the killing of its top military commander in September 2010 and the death of another leader in the military's cross-border raid on a FARC camp in Ecuador in 2008. Also in 2008, their strategy to trade hostages for peace was severely undermined by the military's rescue of 15 high-profile hostages, including former presidential candidate Ingrid Betancourt. And there have been thousands of desertions in recent years. The FARC under Cano remained defiant, even changing their plans to release several hostages in February. And despite their waning power, they still managed to kill 20 Colombian soldiers in the run-up to local elections in October. Cano was 63. Roger Wilkerson, Al Jazeera.